Hello and welcome to Lavenders Light Divination. Tonight, we're conducting a reading to find out what is the appearance or looks of your future spouse and life partner. So, if you would like to know the answer to that question, I would like you to please tune in with me for this reading tonight. We have 5 files over here tonight. If you want to participate in this reading, I would like you to think about your future spouse as you would imagine them in your head and choose one of these 5 piles to find out the appearance of your future spouse. So tonight we are going to be working with dominant planets, okay? And based on these dominant planets, we are going to determine what your future spouse is going to look like. And each of these piles has 2 cards. And these 2 cards are related with 2 dominant planets. So we are going to use those. So please take your time now and pick your pile. Alright, so have you chosen your pile? Let's begin with the reading then. If you chose pile number 1, this is the reading for you. You got the Tower card and the Magician card. So the Tower card stands for the planet Mars and the Magician card stands for the planet Mercury. So Mars is like a very aggressive card and it gives a very masculine and aggressive appearance. So even if it's like a woman that you are asking about, still the appearance is going to be very muscular and aggressive. And Mercury is like a very young energy. So very youthful appearance is indicated over here. Alright. So Mercury, dominant planet, gives a person very twinkly and foxy eyes. And it makes a person look kind of childish and mischievous. And they can have like really small features, small facial features. And they can be really angular, especially with Mars over here. And they have a very lean body. Okay. Mercury has a lean body and Mars has an athletic body. So your person is going to be very lean and muscular. Alright. And Mercury people smile a lot and they can be short-heighted and they can have high cheekbones. Alright. And they have really nice teeth as well. And Mercury people use their hands a lot when they talk. So Mercury people have like really nice and beautiful hands. They have like very dexterous fingers. So they have like long dexterous fingers and they have a very nice way of moving their hands when they are talking. Okay, so they could have like really attractive hands. Alright, and with Mars can give you like a very angular and masculine appearance. So very strong eyebrows and like a very masculine jaw, you know. And if it's a woman, she can still have a very strong jawline like Angelina Jolie. Lots of hair, okay, lots of body hair and like darker hair. And a very striking nose. Lean body again. And they can have like, Mars gives you a lot of veins in your hands. So again with Mercury they have like really nice hands, and Mars can give them those muscular hands where you can see the veins. It's very attractive. I think it's very attractive. And okay, so Mars is going to give you a very athletic body, right? And it's going to give you a very deep voice. So Mars is like masculine energy. So think in terms of that. It can give you a wide forehead as well. It can give you a very aggressive look. All right. So yeah. So someone who is going to be short in height and youthful looking and very lean, muscular and aggressive. They could be like an athlete, but in some sports that doesn't require heights, okay? So they could be a football player. They could be into sports. And they move very fast. They run very fast. Okay, so that's it for the appearance of these piles for pile number 1. Let's move on to pile number 2. Alright, welcome to reading number 2. If you chose this pile, you got the Hangman and the Judgment cards. The Hangman stands for the planet Neptune, and the Judgment card stands for the planet Pluto. So both of these are like very dreamy. Neptune is very dreamy and Pluto is very intense. Okay, so when you combine these, I think that the first thing that you are going to notice about your spouse is that they are very charming and they have the most beautiful, dreamy, intense eyes. Okay, that is the first thing that I can think of. All right, and okay, so let's first look at Neptune's personality. Neptune is very dreamy. Neptune people have big glossy eyes and they have full lips and fish-like features, okay? So like very, very beautiful lips and a very small jawline, round face, and they can be like a little bit overweight and short in height, but they look very, very sweet, okay? Because Neptune co-rules Pisces, and Pisces people are like very soft. They have a soft appearance, okay? They could have a fair skin as well, or they could be fairer than you are, okay? I mean, they could be from any race, but they would definitely be amongst the fair-skinned people, compared to their race, all right? And Pluto gives you very intense eye contact, makes you very magnetic, and it gives you a lot of sex appeal, and it can give you sharp features and a sharp nose, a strong nose, and very sharp and strong eyebrows. But like most importantly, it gives you a very intense eye contact. So this person is definitely going to draw people in with their eyes. And they could have like either blonde hair or dark hair, but their hair are going to have a very intense color. All right, their entire look is going to be very intense. So they could be of any height, to be honest, but Neptune is going to give them a short height, and they can be like a plump body structure. They don't need to be fat, but they are going to have like a very soft. They are going to be very soft. Like if you touch them, that they're soft and plump. So that's all I can say for their appearance based on these two cards. They are going to be very dreamy and sweet looking, but with an intense eye contact and intense features. Alright, so that's the reading for pile number 2. Now let's move on to pile number 3. Welcome to the third reading. If you chose this pile, you got the High Priestess and the Empress. The High Priestess stands for the planet Moon. And okay, the Moon is not a planet, but in astrology it's counted as a planet. And Empress stands for the planet of Venus, which is obviously the planet of beauty. So your spouse is going to be someone who is very beautiful in not just the unique way that you find people beautiful, but they are going to have what is called universal beauty. Okay, so healthy hair, curvaceous figure. Okay, Moon gives you a very soft appearance. So definitely someone very soft and curvy, and let's say if they are a man, okay, so still they are going to be a little bit feminine looking, like not feminine looking, but they are not going to be super muscular, Okay, they are going to have like a body of someone who doesn't involve themselves in athletics or something like that. Okay, so moon gives you a round face, of course, and it gives you a very soft chin, full lips, and very beautiful eyes with like heavy eyelids. It gives you a glowing skin and gives you a lot of hair. And Venus is going to definitely give you longer hair. It can give you watery eyes, and it can give you feminine features and make you look younger. Okay, so moon person is somebody who you want to protect. Okay, so if you're asking about a man, this man is going to be like a hippie or artist type. They're going to have that kind of a body. Okay, and Venus again gives you soft features, full lips, and hooded eyes, and it makes you extra sensual. Okay, and it makes you traditionally attractive. So definitely it's going to be someone who is attractive in the sense that the media propagates. So I'm really seeing a very artistic kind of a appearance over here, a hippie kind of an appearance. And your spouse is going to be someone who is fairer than you, and they're going to have like really nice eyes. You're most likely asking about a woman over here, but if you're asking about a man, then he is like a hippie type of guy. Alright, so that's it for this pile. Let's move on to the next reading. Welcome to the fourth reading. If you chose the fourth pile, then you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Hanged Man. Sorry, the Fool. Okay, and Fool stands for the planet Uranus, and the Wheel of Fortune stands for the planet Jupiter. So Jupiter is like the biggest planet. It gives you a very big body. So if you're asking about a man, then he's going to be like really tall. And if you are asking about a woman, then she is going to be very curvaceous, and definitely she is going to be a big girl. Okay, and Uranus gives you like an eccentric beauty, so somebody who is from a different race or has some features which belong to a different race. So let's say you are Asian and you have black hair and black eyes, but your future spouse may have colored eyes like green or blue. Okay, or they may have blonde hair, which may be uncommon for you guys. So definitely some unique appearance. Okay, and Uranus can make you a little bit androgynous. Okay, so if it's a man, he may not be very masculine, but not that he's feminine, and the woman is again androgynous, so it makes you like unconventional. And Uranus can give you a long face, thin lips, and thin eyebrows, and it can give you a straight body shape. Okay, if you're a man. And if you're a woman, you can have like some sort of angles. Okay, so you're going to be bulky, but you're going to have like thin wrists and small fingers, stuff like that. Okay, and Jupiter is going to give you a heavier weight, and it's going to make you look spiritual and kind, and it's going to give you big cheeks and dimples, and it's going to give you a very authoritative and clear voice. And Jupiter can also give you small hands, but like big facial features. So this person is definitely gonna have like smaller fingers and smaller hands and bulky bodies and they are going to be tall and eccentric in appearance. Like, by eccentric, I don't mean in a bad way, like eccentric as in they are going to have some unique features. Okay, like a unique hair color or unique eye color. Alright, so that's it for this reading. Now let's move on to the last pile. Welcome to the last reading. If you chose this pile, you got the Sun card and the World card. The Sun card stands for, of course, the Sun, and the World card stands for the planet Saturn. Okay, the Sun is like always shining bright, so it gives someone a bright appearance because of their personality. And Saturn gives a serious look because it's a very serious planet and gives a serious look. Okay, it gives a serious personality and a serious look. So even the face over here, you can see, looks a little bit older than they are. And with Saturn, your spouse could look older than they are, or they can be older than you. Okay, they could have lines on the forehead. Alright, Saturn can make you a little bit intimidating. Okay, it can make you look masculine. It can give you a strong bone structure. It can give you very deep set eyes because they look very serious, and it can give you a very stern look. Like your eye contact is going to make people shiver. Not your eye contact, the eye contact of your future spouse. Okay? And it can give you an older look. It can give you a scowling look. Like, it can make you look like a lawyer, like lawyers have that kind of look. They have deep set eyes, and their skin is like older looking, so they can be like a tall, dark, handsome kind of a guy. And if it's a woman, she can also be like tall, dark, and handsome. And Sun, of course, gives you a very beaming personality. It can give you arched eyebrows, and it can give you very luminous eyes, and it can give you an average height. And Sun can give you like a goldenish skin or golden hair, and it can give you an endomorphic body, the one that makes muscles really easily. So if it's a guy, he will definitely look like a lawyer. And if it's a woman, then she is going to look like a female lawyer. They could also have like the CEO look. So they might always be very cleanly dressed and like have a very corporate look. They're going to have a very stern look. Okay, and they are going to be like dressed for success, like lawyers and CEOs are always dressed for success. So very nice dressing, like really professional dressing, I must say. Alright, so Sun can give you like a really bright personality, and Saturn can give you a serious personality. So they will definitely look like a leader, a very serious leader of some kind. Alright, so their look is going to command a lot of respect, and they may not smile that often, so you definitely won't get to see their teeth. Alright, so that's it for this reading. I hope that was helpful, and see you until next time.